Day for a Friday. Get out there and enjoy it where you can. Do you ever want to rewind a day? Well, R.E. Clark talks about that in his devotionals. Life is not a snapshot. When my son was a little boy, he had a favorite comment he would make when he had experienced a particularly good day. He would say with tired eyes, "I wish we could rewind today." Were the days ruled by the VCR. Incredibly, I risk writing to some who will have a difficult time remembering that a VCR, video cassette recorder, even is. Our memories are very short. Everything changed so fast that it has little time to take deep root in our minds. David wrote that what we know as Psalms 38. This psalm is noted for a song in remembrance. Its words recount a dark and wearisome time in David's life. Is it not true that we both remember and refuse to remember those times that were the most troubling? On this occasion, the past came rushing in upon David like a flash flood. The psalm opens with a plea for relief from the rebuke of God. David senses the very hand of God pressing down upon him. He is reminded of his sins and takes full responsibility for the anger of God that is consuming him like a festering disease. His predicament has left him all alone. Even his friends have forsaken him, and his enemies are using this calamity to openly attack him. This is a dark day. This is a day that one desires to forget, but cannot be relegated to the realm of forgetting. If this was a movie, the music would have reached crescendo. The camera would be focused upon the anguished face of David. Flashbacks would come roaring from off-screen into the present, and the groans of a crushed spirit would be heard as they escaped from deep within David's heart. But then, with utter amazement, we would hear the words that seemed totally out of place in this moment. David's eyes turned toward heaven, and with a creased brow, he proclaims, "For in you, O Lord, I hope. You will hear, O Lord my God." Psalms 38:15. Wow, what a scene. That which should have crushed the man forces him from him a word of hope. A memorial to the faithfulness of God is poured out like a drink offering. There is no doubt of David's guilt and failure. There is no confusion as to the impossibility of escaping this tragedy. But he remembers that God is faithful to hear in the midst of our deepest trial. God can be trusted even when we cannot be. Rewind the tape and be reminded that you can have full assurance of hope in the God who hears. God bless you. Keep that in your mind. Remember, He is the God who hears in troubled times. Talk to you.